раскопался. Я хочу обнять мою красивую жену.
Ты делаешь нас обоих сумасшедшими.
Психи дымают. Что леталище отдает устаревший. Не знает, что мы смотрим.
Я не думаю, что американцы знают больше, чем мы. А мы знаем абсолютно ничего.
Да не американцы. Это другие. Уже захватили две наши на воде лодки. Команда ОРЗ! Это пост Атлантида! Мы в тесном контакте! Команда ОРЗ! Команда ОРЗ!
A couple of trigger-happy comrades tried to shoot down a saucer with an AK-47.
Gulf of Tonkin?
Yeah, the punchline is we had a destroyer out there thinks it was fired upon.
They were fired on.
I'm gonna follow.
Looks like the North Vietnamese want to start a war.
My name is John Lowengarth. I'm recording this because we may not live through the night. They're here, they're hostile, and powerful people don't want you to know. History as we know it is a lie.
After telling our story to the Warren Commission and being ignored, we were completely disillusioned. We needed a break from the war, so I promised Kim we would try to lead a normal life for a while. Pick a small town and blend in. But we were about to learn that no one dictates the rules of war.
Officials report that an additional 250,000 men would be needed to stave off a full-scale communist takeover of the Indochinese peninsula. The current number of American military advisors in South Vietnam is just under 20,000 troops. This new resolution authorizes the president...
John?
You thought I forgot.
I almost forgot myself.
Well, I went on a little scavenger hunt this morning. That little 5 and dime up the street. Let's see. We've got chocolate kisses, strawberries, and champagne.
Sounds like breakfast in bed. Maybe I should get back under the covers.
Well, I was actually thinking bathtub. Cool water. Bubbles.
Bubbles?
Oh. I must have left it.
Forget about it. We'll pour in some champagne.
I want this to be a perfect memory for you. Give me 5 minutes?
Hey, if you want to make it perfect, make it 3.
I'll run. All right, thanks a lot.
Let me guess. You
got a new way to get a ganglion out.
What do you want?
You've just been drafted.
This photo was taken a week ago. We believe the Hive has begun building underwater Earth bases, represented by these shapes. This was taken yesterday. As you can see, all visible structures have been eliminated.
You got better eyes than I do, darling.
My name is Juliet Stewart.
Agent Stewart has been put in charge of coordinating all activities between Majestic 12 and the Soviet Aura-Z project. The point is, after the Gulf of Tonkin incident, retaliatory attacks were authorized by the United States against North Vietnam.
I thought you said this whole damn Gulf of Tonkin thing was just so much hogwash.
It was just lucky timing, Nate. President Johnson got his war against the communists that he was itching for, and we got cover.
For what?
The first 25 Air Force sorties took out the underwater installations.
Well, I don't see it as a problem. Sounds like mission accomplished to me.
Not quite.
Several Aura-Z intelligence officers witnessed the aftermath of the airstrikes. 7 saucers escaped, 1 was hit. It's been tracked here, on K. The Aura-Z officers went in after it. They're now missing in action. In spite of the communist buildup in Vietnam, Aura-Z has agreed to an American rescue mission, but you must act quickly.
Miss Stewart, would you mind leaving the room?
I don't need some broad telling me what I have to do.
Look, Chuck, I could care less about the girl or about the Soviets, but I do want that bird back. Unfortunately, the war's taken on a new twist, so it's going to be a lot harder getting into Vietnam. We're going to need the help of the Air Force and the Army.
Keep this line open, sir.
Hi, I was wondering if a young man came back in for some bubble bath. Four men. Black sedan. Thank you.
This is forged.
You think your protector, Earl Warren's going to know the difference?
Well, he's not going to believe I just go enlist for the Army.
Well, you've been doing a lot of strange things over the last year and a half. Could be part of a pattern. Look, John, you got a choice. You can either land in a safe zone near Laos on a recon mission, or you can land in the north, behind enemy lines, unarmed. Either way, you're going to Vietnam.
Why me?
Because you're expendable.
What if I live?
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If we get to it.
So my surviving is a real long shot. Well, then I need to call Kim and let her know where I'm going.
Write her a note, John. After we read it, we'll make sure she gets it.
Chopper's ready outside. We've got a transport plane waiting in Andrews. Your contact in country is Kellogg. He's arranging your guide. Why go yourself, Frank? This is just a standard recovery op.
It's not just the North Vietnamese, Phil. If this saucer technology gets into the hands of the Chinese, the Japanese, even the Soviets, we got more problems on our hand than just a hive.
You want me to brief Juliet?
No.
Frank, she did all the reconnaissance on this.
We'll be halfway across the Pacific before she even finds out.
There she was, just walking down the street singing.
Step right in!
Trade, gentlemen. Welcome to my humble abode. Hey, either one of you guys bring a Hershey bar?
I didn't have much time to pack. I
It's too bad. Some of these grunts, you know, they pay dearly for a little taste of Americana. $5 a bar.
Forget about the candy. What about supplies?
Supplies. Supplies. Tag, loony tags. Private Fisher.
Who was Private Fisher?
Oh, Bouncing Betty cut him right in half. It's 19 in case you wonder.
All right. What about weapons?
Weapons? Weapons I got. But you never asked. Now watch the pin there, Captain. Come on. Set up shop over at Old Vietnam tunnel system. They got lots of those around here. We got toys galore. We had enough toys to take care of Charlie single-handedly.
Yeah, you sure do. Where's your guide?
Guide's late.
Need a new watch, Kellogg. This the man?
Captain
Riley.
Private Fisher. Fama. He's a friend of mine. He's father of the jungle. Knows every tree by name.
I came early so we get to Quang Cay before dawn. If I think move into the region, daylight travel would not be safe.
I'm not going with you. He is. He's the boss.
What do you mean you're not going?
You make it to the site, I'll be over there by the radio. I'm not going to go traipsing through the jungle with all those landmines when I got you on a leash. You want to make it back to the States, you come out with a recovery team.
Really do want me going, don't you, Frank?
I want that wreckage.
We should go.
Chop. Okay.
Quang Cay is just over the ridge. Did map correct. The wreckage should be down in the valley, near the riverbed. Hold on. You said it was dangerous to travel by day. I don't know, maybe we should lay low here for a while till dark. Huh? Okay. I skied the perimeter. How do you know this area so well? I grew up 40 miles south of Quang Cay, near Dong Hoi. My family worked on a French colonial farm. The owner, he taught me English. Lost my home now. Since the French left in '54, there's nothing to hold the country together. Only conflict. Now you got the communists trying to take over. The war not about communism. It's about change. Bring America will restore the peace. Maybe someday I go home, back to my country. Not be fighter. Be farmer.
Fisher!
It's okay. One of you. They're everywhere. They're watching me. The white rabbit. He went down that hole over there. Even if my head would go through, what use would it be without my shoulders? What's wrong with him? Crazy. Lost his mind. Keep talking to him. Maybe he did see something, huh? Soldier, why don't you come on down here? Right. So where are you from, soldier? Center of the earth. Where cats eat bats, and bats eat cats. And all I want is some orange marmalade. Shh. Hey, buddy. Over here. Let me see this. This creature. Crash site can't be too far off. I'll try to explain it to you on the way. That sound. Everything moving. The ship's core is magnetic. It can be pretty disorienting. As long as you don't touch it, you'll be okay. Not much wreckage. No, somebody already got to it. All that's left is the power core. What the hell is that all over the side of it? Looks like guns. There should be a safe distance here. Damn, I should have known better. All you carry is these knives? I don't believe in gun. Well, we better call somebody who does. Many people here have seen the light in the sky. Since before I was a child. Well, I used to think it was only in America. Obviously not. We found one of the pilots, but somebody already got to it. Cut off its head.
All right, use your grenades, take out the core.
I thought you wanted to salvage this damn thing.
Negative. If magnetism gets your weapons, it'll take down the chopper. Just take out the core. Burn the head, too. We've got your coordinates. I'll be there pronto. Get that helicopter up quick. 5 minutes.
You got it.
Majestic, this is MJ1. Do you copy?
This just came in, sir.
Prepare a briefing for all 12 directors. Let them know there'll be an emergency meeting Friday night in the event that Captain Bach doesn't return from Vietnam. Keep me posted on any change of status.
Supposed to go with Bach.
This is not your personal crusade, Juliet. This is simply about cleaning up a mess.
It's only going to get messier. I promise you.
Scream and I'll shoot.
If you want money,
I want you to get in the car.
Okay, that should do it. Amazing, not even a trace. The leg still tingling. Yeah, mine too. Whew. He's gotta be the captain. Let's get our things together.
That's right, Albano. And unless I get John back, Frank Bach will never see his wife again. You want proof? Tell him something personal he would know. Anything, just make it fast.
Our son's middle name is Lincoln, like the president.
Do I have your attention now?
I don't know what you think this will accomplish, Sayers, but I strongly suggest...
You have 24 hours or she dies. I'll call you tomorrow.
Sayers, don't hang... Sayers! Did you get the trace?
No, sir.
I recognize your voice now. You came to my house. It must have been about a year ago. You said you were a school teacher.
I was the diversion. My boyfriend was taking something from your husband.
Do he and Frank know each other?
You don't have a clue, do you?
These footprints go in all different directions.
The ship must be in pieces. There's no way that the VC could have dismantled it.
Well, there's no tire tracks, so they couldn't have carried the pieces too far.
One thing at a time. We have to find those grays and burn them. There's no need for loose ends.
Now, you said that there were 4. How do you know that?
Wichita, Roswell, it takes 4 to operate the craft. That's why I know there's got to be more out there somewhere.
I never heard about Wichita.
And you won't either unless we contain this. Did you burn that other head?
Yeah, we took care of it.
Okay, we got to split up.
Over here! Still moist. Trek go that way. It looks like the Gray's blood. Frank, look at this. This one was obviously carrying the other one.
Shoot itself loose.
Check the area. There's no flies, no worms. How do these things decompose?
They don't. That's why we gotta burn them.
Come on, give me a hand. Kellogg said that these tunnels are all over the place. It's not man-made. Too small. There ain't no blade mark. The dirt scratch like a dog. Way around it.
All right, get back. Let's see if we can smoke out number 3.
Maybe it's already dead.
Yeah, well, no point taking any chances. Take him out.
This is not his war, Frank. No. These creatures, it's everyone war. Well, I know you don't believe in using these. But you might want to start. Hey, Ma, do you see anything?
There's more blood down here. Big pool of it. Still warm.
How far down are you now?
10 feet, maybe. Make no sense. Where'd the dirt go? Okay, wait. The tunnel opened up. Very large room. The floor wet, muddy. It smells terrible. Mud dripping from the ceiling.
Hey, Ma.
You see it? The creature, I see it. On the ceiling. Not digging, but eating the dirt. See me?
Hey, Ma! Hey, Ma, can you hear me?
What are you doing? No, John!
Hey, Ma!
John! Get back!
Go, Frank! You may still be alive!
Whoa!
to make me go down that tunnel? You can tell me right now, Frank, I'm as good as dead anyway, right? Right!
And that left me and John right back where we started, only worse now because we didn't even have the Attorney General on our side.
But the Warren Commission, they said that it wasn't a conspiracy.
Don't you get it? That is your husband's job, covering up the truth.
Frank is a soldier. He only follows orders.
President Johnson doesn't even know about Majestic. Your husband makes the orders, and he doesn't care what the fallout is, for us or for anyone. You still don't get it? Look, I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm counting on your husband at least still caring about you.
If what you're telling me is true, then I can only offer you my sympathy.
I appreciate that. I do.
I thought the South Vietnamese were on our side.
They are, John. It's the VC that got us. Tricky little devils, you know. Always on the move, on foot, taking their prisoners with them. They go from village to village, go in, get some food, water, spend a couple of days, and then they head out again, always moving north.
You seem awfully calm about this. So what's this all about, the U.S. and Vietnam?
What's any war about, John? It's always about the same thing. Putting out fires. Find a fire, put it out. I remember one. 1944. Just 3 days before the Allied invasion of Normandy. I was on a mission somewhere between Caen and Cherbourg. Saw this little boy, about the same age as my daughter is right now, dropped out of his father's arms when his father got shot right in the middle of the street. His mother was across the street in an alley, pinned down by Nazi gunfire. I went for my weapon because I wanted to help, but all of a sudden, she screamed out, "Make a run for it, come on." And he did. He ran right through this whole storm of bullets. Completely unscathed. He didn't need me. He had a much more powerful force watching over him.
Never pegged you for a religious man.
It's got nothing to do with religion, John. When you're facing death, the only thing that counts is peace of mind, you know. But you made the right choices.
Sounds to me like you've already accepted defeat.
No, John. Remember, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. And this mission is over. So I called in an airstrike. We got about 5 hours left.
Want some water?
Don't be stupid now. You were so smart coming back here. This is the last place Majestic would look.
What good that does me.
They won't find you. Boxcar leaks oil. Led me straight from the grocery store. I left no trace.
What's going on in there?
Who's she?
She does your husband's dirty work.
Not exactly. But I did hear enough to assure you that everything Miss Sayers told you about Frank was true. Your husband lied to you. Just like he lied to me. Wasn't sure what I would do when I found you. Frank must be held accountable. We deserve the truth, all of us.
Whose side are you on, anyway?
This is not about sides. It's about right and wrong. Your instincts were correct. Bringing Frank's personal life into this. We may not get the answers we want, but at least we'll get even. The important thing to remember is that we're all in this together.
It's the wreckage.
Mày tìm mày ở đâu vậy? Mày tìm mày đâu? Mày tìm nó ở đâu hả? Hả?
Bình tĩnh! What is material? What is you mention?
Tránh ra mày!
I'm the officer in charge. Me, I'm the boss man. He doesn't know anything, nothing.
Me! Him
nothing.
Go! Go!
Hey!
All right.
Mày đi đâu?
Frank Buck. Majestic. I recognize him from intelligence documents. He is a brave man.
You're Russian.
Da. My name is Lev Stelnatsky. But like Bach said, some of us fight together for a higher cause.
Well, that's comforting. But I'm not ready to die just yet.
There is woman in your life. I can see it in your eyes. My leg. Gangrene. I should have died days ago. But like you, I hold on to a vision of my only love.
And nobody knows about this place? Not Congress, the president?
According to your husband, they don't need to know. And neither do the people.
In many ways, your husband's the most powerful man in the world. Which makes you stronger than you've ever dreamed.
Forget how you found them, but you made a serious error in judgment bringing those women here.
Mine was not the original sin.
Get rid of her.
No. The three of us deserve the truth. We want some answers about this Vietnam mission, and we want them now.
Or what?
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Majestic's presence in Vietnam is highly classified. That is all you need to know.
John is there against his will. I want him brought back.
I want them both brought home.
You want the truth? Intel reports say they've both been taken captive by the Viet Cong. Lev, too. Frank called in an airstrike as a failsafe. Within 3 hours, the whole region's being dumped with enough napalm to burn everything for miles.
Call it off. Now!
I can't call it off! It was set through AF in country. For security reasons, I don't know with who. It's completely out of my control.
Operation Majestic, you are go for takeoff.
Seabird, we are 60 minutes to target.
Where you net? Where you net?
Damn it. All right, let's get you out of here.
Go. Go.
There's no time.
Go.
I'll be back for you.
Seabird, we are altering course to strike coordinates. 40 minutes to target.
Unscathed.
Kellogg, this is Private Fisher. Captain Riley and I were captured. I need an airlift out of here ASAP.
This is out of your hands.
It's supposed to be a joint recovery mission. Get me RZ command.
Make the call.
I've got Leningrad online.
Полкнижничья бомбовые удар на Кванхе. Этого нельзя допускать. Что делать? Я предупреждала, но не обращала внимания. Подождите. Or I can launch fighters from Hanoi to stop the airstrike.
Shoot down the American planes.
There's a war on. Your cover is in place.
You are an observer in this organization. The Soviets have no authority to authorize that kind of action, and quite frankly, neither do I.
I can't ask you to kill American pilots to save John.
There's already been enough innocent people hurt in this mess.
Уже поздно.
Seabird. We are 25 minutes to target.
I just need a diversion to get me back inside. Now let's go!
Close, aren't you, John? I know how much you like the drama. Oh, come on.
Target in sight. We are commencing attack.
Comes the airstrike, amigo.
Let's go! Let's go!
I'm not even gonna ask what you're doing here. I'm okay. There was a man in the prison camp with us. His name was Lev. He died helping us escape. He wanted me to give you this and tell you that he loved you more than life itself.
I was one of the lucky ones to escape Vietnam with my life. Maybe Bach was right. Maybe there was some higher force watching over me. But that didn't make it any easier to accept the loss of all those young men in the years to follow. Looking back on it now, it's clear that Vietnam was just another tragic diversion from the only war that really mattered. The war against the Hive.